showdown in Virginia as the debate over transgender policies continues for students in Fairfax County. The superintendent says they're keeping their policies even though they don't align with what the governor has to say.
Let's bring in Chief Legal Correspondent Katie Barlow to talk about what happens next. Katie.
Well, Fairfax County Superintendent Dr. Michelle Reed says they're sticking with their current policies for transgender students for now, and that means students will be addressed by their preferred pronouns. They'll have access to activities and spaces that correspond with their gender identity, and schools will protect transgender students' privacy. Now, we reached out to Governor Glenn Youngkin's office, who had this to say today. He says the law requires school boards to adopt policies consistent with the Department of Education model policies, and FCPS policies diverge from that guidance. The Fairfax County School Board is expected to follow the law, he says, but that's exactly why FCPS is sticking to its original policy. That's according to Superintendent Reed, who says their current policies comply with federal and state anti-discrimination law. The model policies say personnel should use only pronouns listed in a student's official record, and that students shall use bathrooms that correspond with his or her sex. Virginia's ACLU says Youngkin's model policies put school districts in an impossible position because a number of the policies have a fundamental conflict with school boards' non-discrimination obligations. But some FCPS parents say it puts them in an impossible position, too.
My sons are just like other children across the county who feel extremely uncomfortable with the idea that they could be walking into their school bathroom and seeing a member of the opposite sex. It's supposed to be a private space.
Aurora wrote an op-ed in the Washington Examiner this week urging Youngkin to consider fining school districts who don't comply with the model policies, similar to a move made by California Governor Gavin Newsom. Virginia's ACLU says there's no clear enforcement mechanism, meaning a way to make schools comply, in the law that empowers the DOE to create the model policies in the first place.
The 2023 model policies will harm trans and non-binary children in school districts if they are adopted. And school districts have a legal obligation to provide a safe learning environment that is inclusive of all students. And the 2023 model policies are fundamentally in tension with that obligation.
We followed up with Governor Glenn Youngkin's office today about what he plans to do with those school districts who do not comply or diverge, as he put it today, with his model policies, about that enforcement mechanism point. No response yet.
That's our Fox 5 Live Inspo question tonight. Should school districts, not the states, get to decide their own policies when it comes to transgender students and their rights? Right now, 87% of you say no. You can weigh in. Scan the QR code on your screen. Go to fox5dc.com or vote in the Fox 5 News app.